Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I love you guys. If you are here to watch for a Libra, I got hair in my mouth. If you are here to watch for a Libra, you are more than welcome. Please only take what resonates. If you do want a personal reading, down below, follow the link. Everything you need is down below to book one with me. So let's see what we got cooking good looking for my Libras. If you guys are watching for your sun sign in Libra and it does not resonate, whatever's going on astrologically might be affecting you more than your Libra placement. So check out your natal chart, and the other videos may resonate more depending on your signs and the placements. All right, I am hearing the song Kenny Chesney, Everything's Going to Be All Right. So whoever needs the reassurance that everything's going to be all right, it's going to be all right. Smooth seas and not make skilled sailors, right? Woo! Knight of Swords. We are Mercury retrograde, so when I see that Nine of Swords energy, I always feel like someone's trying to make contact with you. But be careful about the things you say right now, Libra, and make sure that your communication is clear and direct, and there's no room for questioning. There's no room for... I want to say there's no room for it to be twisted or for it to be turned around or misinterpreted. Be very direct with your communication this week. We have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. Be very clear. I heard cutthroat. Be very clear with your communication this week, okay? Because we have the Five of Wands and then we have the Nine of Swords, and this doesn't feel like you. It feels like someone thinks a lot and thinks a lot and thinks a lot and thinks a lot and then acts on those thoughts. And their thoughts permeate into their energy, and it makes them very aggressive. It makes them combative. It makes them in this fight or flight response. Someone's anxiety puts them in a fight or flight response. So if you are dating somebody, Libra, it is very vital and necessary that you have direct and clear communication with this person so they don't run away with it, or so they don't sit there and think and try to, read between the lines, look between the words of what you're saying, because someone has a lot of anxiety here. And it feels like this person does have an anxious attachment. So, don't go ghost on this person. They have an anxious attachment. So when you don't talk to them, or they feel the slightest change in the way you're talking on the phone, texting, emailing, however you communicate with this person, they start to think and think and think. And then they start to act on their thoughts without you even thinking about what they're going through, what they're thinking about, and they're misinterpreting your communication. And then it feels like you guys have the potential to fight. I do feel the potential to fight here, so just be very mindful of that. But it's truly because someone has a lot of anxiety. Their thoughts get the best of them. They misinterpret or read between the lines of someone that doesn't have the most direct communication. And then that gets the best of them, and then they act out because of that. And this can be vice versa, so take it as it resonates. And be mindful, if this is you, Libra, or whoever this is, of passive-aggressive behavior based off of what you're thinking and not saying what it is you're thinking. So it feels like someone has the potential to be a little passive-aggressive because they're thinking about a lot and they're not communicating about their worries and their concerns, so it's coming out as passive-aggressive. Nine of Wands. That's our wounded warrior energy. Someone who's been through a lot. We have 9 and 9. Someone has a lot of anxiety because they've been through a lot. There's been a lot of things that have happened to this person that they've either had to battle through, get through, fight through, survive through, and they're always in a fight or flight mode. This person feels like they're just constantly in fight or flight. Like you corner this person, they turn red. They're aggressive. They might be aggressive with their words, but they have a lot of anxiety due to what they've been through. They're not a stoic person. They wear their heart on their sleeve, Libra. So just be mindful that you are dealing with somebody who is a wounded warrior. who has a lot of anxiety because of the battles they've had to fight, whether they're internal or external. For some of these people, they do have some health issues, or they've had to battle through some health issues. I'm not going to lie, Libra, I am getting cancer here. Someone has had cancer, does have cancer. And that's why they've lashed out, because they've just been through so much, and they have a lot of triggers and anxiety around the things they've gone through, that it makes them go into fight or flight mode pretty easy. So it's important to have direct and clear communication with this individual. Yeah, it's easy for this connection, whatever this is, platonic or romantic, to hit a boiling point and go to blows, because someone doesn't express what it is they've gone through or what it is they're feeling and thinking. They just think a lot, and then they act on it because they have a trigger. This is somebody who actually feels the trigger in their body. This person may suffer with panic attacks, having actual physiological symptoms to having anxiety. We have the Tower card, Scorpio energy. Ooh, yeah, be mindful here, guys. This feels like it could come. Like it's on the verge of coming to a head, coming to a boiling point, Tower moment, when things shift. Now be careful of that, because this person, again, has some things they haven't worked through, they haven't let go of, and they are from the past. They've had to fight through a lot. This person is a survivor. They truly are. But they're in that fight or flight mode that they've been in from surviving the things they've survived, the things they've had to battle, whether it's health, mental health, physical health, relationships, trauma, death, whatever it is. This person's had to battle through a lot of shit in their life, and they haven't let go of those triggers, or they haven't worked through them. And there is a possibility that whatever communication you're having with this person, it could blow up. Like, it could blow up into a fight, into an argument. I hate to say it, but I feel like this person may be pretty insecure because of some things they've gone through. So they're not feeling their best. They're not feeling at their most confident. And they get in their head, they're dead. They really think a lot and permeate on these thoughts that are just toxic to themselves and hurt themselves. It feels like this person is a little bit of a mental masochist in the way that they constantly hurt themselves with their own thoughts. These repetitive thoughts and past triggers. But Scorpio energy, you might be a Leo, well, not a Leo, but you might be a Libra, Scorpio cusper. But maybe Leo's involved, psychic slip. Knight of Cups. I feel like this person does care about you, but their past and the things they've gone through, and that anxiety and the panic and the fight or flight really supersedes their soft side, their gentle side, their emotional side, their loving side. Because we have two knights here, two knights of action, but they're completely on opposite sides of the spectrum. One's air-like and one's watery. One's more emotional and one's more thoughts, logic, pragmatic. One might be more stoic and the other is more emotional. You both are not seeing eye to eye on communication, is what I'm getting here. You do not communicate the same. This person has been through so much that it might be hard for them to hear direct communication, but I feel like it's necessary that you're very direct with this person. Again, I don't feel like this person means any harm. I did hear Scorpio. I don't think they mean any harm. They're just completely wounded mentally and physically, energetically. For some, they've been through some health things in regards to what's going on. But they truly, it doesn't feel like they mean any harm. They are a loving person. It's just that they're totally consumed by being in a fight or flight mode where they're going to pick fights. They do feel like a fight picker, okay? Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice for my Libras. Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So, there's been a lot of investing here. You and this person, I don't think y'all are new in each other's lives. I think there's years under your belt, you and this person. You've either been friends for years, colleagues for years, lovers for years, married for years. Whatever it is, there's been a lot of investment here. And the truth of the situation is, y'all have a communication problem. You don't see eye to eye when you guys communicate. And that's why things go to blows. Somebody's been through a lot and they are consumed in their mind about what they've been through, and they have a lot of easy triggers. So no, whoever that is, it's not the other person's responsibility to heal you, but it feels like a little bit of what could change and help the situation is seeing eye to eye in regards to communication. Someone's very direct and someone sugarcoats. And the person that's sugarcoating is the person that has these obsessive anxiety thoughts that's been wounded. I don't think they want to wound other people, so they come off as a sugarcoater and they're dealing with someone who's pretty direct. And because of that, there could be a blow up. There could be fighting. But again, there's been a lot of investment here, and I feel like a little tweak in communication can really help the situation, but that's up to you guys. I'm not sure which one of y'all this is, right? I'm not sure if you're the direct communicator or the sugarcoater that's been through hell and back. But either way, if you guys were able to be honest with each other, I do think that you could reestablish the connection. Because there's been a lot of time here. Y'all put a lot of time into this. Platonic or romantic relationship. The problem I'm getting with the sugarcoater energy is that they go through so much and they don't properly express what it is they're thinking and feeling. And then again, they might act passive aggressive when you just wish they would be direct in communication. I just hear couples counseling. Write it down. The universe has received your order. Know/feel it's yours/done. Writing brings into physical form. For the person that goes through a lot, is always in their head, and you've been through a lot, writing it down would be very helpful. Get your thoughts and feelings out on paper, and then you might be able to properly express them. The more you articulate yourself in any way, whether it's typing on the computer or writing it down, the easier it is to find the right words, the right dialogue to properly express how it is you're feeling. And you become more tuned to what emotions truly are, because sometimes when we're this wounded, we don't recognize anger from frustration, from sadness, from fear, from grief. We can't properly label each emotion, and they all string into one, and it becomes this big festering ball of trigger after trigger after trigger. So I feel like whoever is the wounded person here, whether it's you, Libra, or the cross watcher watching, it's vitally important that you start writing down your emotions, especially in your triggered moments, because then you can start to understand them. Okay? But I love you, Libra. I wish you the very, very best this week. If you do want a personal reading, go down below. Follow the link. Everything you need to know is down below. And if you do, I'm seeing a blue notebook. A spiral notebook. So whoever's got the blue notebook, you need to write some shit down. You need to write down your emotions. Or maybe you already do. I'm getting a gratitude journal. Whoever has that, it has a gratitude journal. Well, anyway, I love you guys. You guys have a great week. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell on the side. It will alert you when more Libra readings are posted, and other readings as well as lives. And you guys have a good week. Be kind. Drink your water. I love y'all.